One of the first things many clients ask me after setting up their music distribution for them is, how do I get my money? Now, that is, how do they access their streaming revenue? As important as it is to know where your money is and secure the bag, as we say here, it's also important to know that there are a number of things that you need to do first. And I'll tell you in this video. On this episode of Music Business Monday, we discuss how to grow your music streaming revenue exponentially. And we also talk about how to treat it as a big source of residual income. And that's what's coming up. Hey, I'm Akurios and you're welcome to this week's episode of Music Business Monday. If this is the first time you're seeing me, Music Business Monday is a podcast where I share tips and where we all discuss about things that will help every single one of us move forward in our music careers. On this show, you're going to find tips and guidelines that will help you earn a living from your music. It doesn't matter if you're just trying to start out or you've been in the game for a while, you're definitely going to find some things that will help your career on this show. So go ahead and tap that subscribe button and also tap the notifications bell so that you're notified every single time there's new content on this channel or there's a new episode of Music Business Monday. It's 2021 and online music streaming is in full swing. Anybody who creates music of any kind can generate revenue from their music. Today we're going to be clarifying some things, and number one on that list is that online music streaming revenue is certainly not a jackpot. You're probably not going to be a billionaire or millionaire in your first year of making music and releasing it online. I like to view online music streaming revenue as residual income, and that is what it is. And once you learn how to treat it as such, then it will consistently grow and be of great help to your music career. Later on in this video, we're going to be talking about some practical things you can do in order to help your online music streaming revenue grow exponentially. Yes, there are things you can do to help it grow faster, okay? And even though online music streaming revenue is not like hitting a jackpot, there's some practical things that you can do during your song promotion stage in order to boost its revenue generating potential. Okay, so I help independent artists set up their music distribution, and one of the things many artists are focused on right from the beginning is the money. They ask questions like, how do I access the money? Where's the money? Can I get it in my currency? Can I get it in Naira? Can it be deposited into my bank? All kinds of questions, and those questions are valid. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you shouldn't be concerned about the money. If you know me, you know I'm all about the business. Okay, so the money is important. The money is vital. It's necessary that you're tracking the proceeds that come from your music. That's fine, but that's not what you should be focused on at the very beginning. Now, if all you have is one song to your name that is being distributed at that point in time, your mind shouldn't be focused on the money, because streaming revenue, as we know, comes in tiny little bits. Now, this is the first thing you need to do. Focus on creating more music. Focus on distributing more music globally, and your online music streaming revenue is going to take a life of its own. It's going to grow exponentially. Why? Because the more songs you release, the more attention you get from fans, and the more streams you get, and then the more revenue you generate. Now, I'll say it again. Streaming revenue is not like hitting the jackpot, okay? Now, the big artists that are signed to the biggest record labels in the world may be generating tons of money from their online distribution. And that's just because they are well-established artists who have several hit songs out there that are being distributed globally. There's heavy promotion behind every single song they release, and there's a lot of noise being made by the record labels for the artists. Talking about streaming rates, Napster and Tidal top the list with just under 2 cents per stream for Napster and about 1.2 cents for Tidal. Now, that's very small, but it's actually impressive when you compare it to other streaming services like YouTube and Spotify and iTunes and Apple Music. So you see that the money only starts to make sense when it's made to grow exponentially. And one of the ways you can do this is by intelligently planning your releases. When creating your contents and promoting your songs using the links, of course, focus on the links to the streaming sites that pay the most money. In this case, that's Napster and Tidal, at this very point in time in 2021. But you also need to put into consideration the streaming services that dominate the airwaves in your locality. If Napster and Tidal are not very popular in your locality and are not subscribed to by your fan base, then you're going to have to do a lot of work to draw the attention of your fans to these streaming sites that pay better. So as you push those better paying links, also remember that you may be introducing something totally new to the music consuming experience of your fans. Now, consistency is key. Releasing one song a year will not cut it, okay? If you're going to generate any kind of meaningful income from your music or with your music, you're going to have to release music consistently. If fans come across your first song and they like it, what usually happens is that they do a search to see if there's another song by the same artist. And if they find one, they like it, then they have two songs by the same artist that they like. And if there's a third song, now they have three songs by an artist that they like. If there's a fourth song, they now have four songs to listen to. And we all know that nobody listens to a song once and then dumps it. We listen to songs that we like continuously. I still listen to songs that I first heard over 10 years ago because I like those songs. And that's how music streaming works. When a fan likes your music, they look for more music by you. And when they find more music by you, they have more songs that they stream regularly. And so your monthly music streaming numbers keep going up. So consistency is key. Another important thing is never let the momentum die. Don't go a year without releasing music. Make sure you put out something every single year, multiple times a year. Like I said earlier, once a year is not gonna cut it, okay? You're not gonna make a significant impact on your online music streaming revenue by releasing music once a year. And don't leave huge gaps between releases. There has to be consistency and there has to be some form of order, a strategy for your music releases in terms of the timing. So hopefully you found that helpful, and if you did, go ahead and tap the like button, give me a thumbs up. Now, the reason I usually say this is because by liking the video either on YouTube or Facebook, it helps other people find the content, okay? So that's just the way the algorithm works. So go ahead and tap the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that and tap the notifications bell so that you're notified when there's new content on this channel. All right, so till next time when we see again, I'm Akurios and I'm out.